She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
The same curve. I always run over that. Ah! She's not respectable girl. He's got it on. He's got the dong. He's got the dong. He's got it on. Dong. Wow. Dong. Wow. Why do you have my name? I'm not calling you by my name. You have to get your own name. I look like crap today, but I don't really care. Well, I probably do care, and I probably will try to put makeup on later. I have an itchy back, like a bear. I'm gonna scratch it. Sorry. I'm just not in the mood to do. I'm in one of those ruts lately. Can you tell? I don't want to leave the house at all. I hardly want to go live and just like do anything. I don't want to do anything. Just like eat comfort snacks and watch things. SPF 80. Yeah, I find friggin' sunscreen is so expensive. What the hell? I'll just stay inside. Do I have a skincare routine? Not a consistent one. I mean, I do shower and wash my face like, you know, regularly enough. And I put moisturizer. That's about it. Sometimes I fall asleep and not wash my face, but when I wake up, I do, yeah. I don't feel awake fully unless I wash my face. Okay. Bye, sleep email. Okay, if whenever I block somebody, we have to give them like a special, departure or what? I don't know. Kind of like Tina. Goodbye, Selena. Doesn't deserve it. It scares me. I don't know if they're gone. My kitty, she shit on the carpet on Mother's Day. That's what she did for me. Now the groceries. Like, we leave the tip on the app, so why are they knocking on the door? You see, they call Salah, and then he says, just leave it at the door. We're being sneaky. Why are we whispering? Delivery man. I don't want to leave the house. You're gonna have to accept that I'm agoraphobic right now, or whatever it is. I have a plastic straw and a matcha. A blueberry muffin. Let's see.
Mmm. Very moist.
These are a bunch of chips, but I had to restock Salah snacks because I ate some. So I got him some. These are pretty good, but sweet and sour munchos. These are for me. These are the sourdough bagels from donation. I like them. Cheese bugles. I don't like bugles. Ketchup Pringles. I got Salah a bunch of these nut bars, but he'll keep them in the man cave. I'm gonna bring him his snacks and keep mine up here. Cheese rings. I'm gonna keep 2 packs. Ketchup chips. I told you it's not very healthy. I'm gonna try to restart on Monday. Oh, yeah! Beef jerky? Chicken indomie for Salah. Curry flavor. I got a cheesecake that Salah's been craving. I'm gonna go give it to him now. I got sour cream for my French onion dip. I got some cream cheese and another tub of cream cheese, garlic and herbs cream cheese. I need 2 tubs of cream cheese for 1 pack of bagels. Okay, I'm just gonna put this away, give him his snacks. I'll be right back, okay? You're not starting anything on Monday. Oh yeah, I have no stove. I live abroad and pay healthcare. Yeah, expats still have to pay, but like a certain amount per year. Not much. Sorry, I'm just mixing my French onion and I'll let it sit in the fridge, and then I'll make like a little snack plate. I'll take some of the dip and then carrots, chips, ketchup chips with onion dip, I'm telling you. And I'm mixing it well because it pisses me off when there's white at the bottom, not mixed in. So I'm trying to mix it, but I have a plastic spoon. Salah sneezed. And onion soup. One pack can last like 2 of those. So I have left over here on the table. Don't know what I'm going to use it for. Maybe I'll actually make soup with it, but probably not. I should have got 2 sour creams. I saw someone on TikTok begging for a bottle of Patron, but they were going to court because their rent wasn't paid. They were like $1,300 in the hole. Like what? Like, alhamdulillah, my bills are paid. I feel very happy about that. I'm taking care of my debts. I'm not going to come on here and ask for a tub of sour cream, my drug of choice, if I don't have my bills paid, okay? Okay, I want somebody to look up the definition of begging and put it in the chat, please. Ask someone earnestly or humbly for something. Really? Oh. See? Even begging in the dictionary is not bad. By the way, I'm not bringing this up. I don't care. But I saw a screenshot of a reaction channel who had their Amazon wish list and goals up themselves. Does anyone say anything about that? Did you see the news Trump lifted sanctions on Syria? Yes! I'm actually happy about that. I respect him for that, I'm going to say. Yeah, so that means that the Syrian passport is going to get better and better and better and stronger over the years. So, 2 things I like that Trump did recently. I'll give credit where credit's due. I like the border thing, keeping the friggin' cartel out and the criminals. Because I agree, like, I don't believe in, like, you know, deporting citizens and all that, but just people who are illegal and, like, stuff like that. I get it. But, and then the sanctions off of Syria. Well, Amanda, respectfully, if that's begging to you, then I guess I'm a beggar, because yes, I will keep setting goals, because YouTube is a way to earn money for people. But I know that, you know, I do have to in the next coming days deliver better content, because I just feel like doing nothing today. The constant has been a little dull and boring. Yeah, I know. They're stopping people for traffic issues and deporting them. Oh, really, Violet? I don't know anything about that. I mean, I think, like, the border thing, like, putting a military, like, reinforcing the borders more so that, like, you know, illegal, like, the drug, like, the cartels and stuff have trouble getting in, you know? The call to prayer is beautiful. Thank you, Spudnik, it is. Yeah. After I get off here, I'll go and shower, which counts as wudu, and then I'll do my prayer. And then chill out. I fell off my bed. It's pretty high up because Salah he started tickling me, and then he was like on top of me, hugging me, and he was like playing around and like threatening to, like, he was like, "Oh, you're on the edge. Oh, you're on the edge." And I was like, "Stop!" And then I accidentally fell. Yeah, usually I have to like jump into bed. I go, "Coming through." Boom. Top 3 moments. I guess getting married, obviously one of them. First meeting. I always remember just like he picked me up at the airport. Remember I showed you the video when I was like going like this? And he was waiting for me. There was all people waiting, and then I saw him, and he was, because I had only seen him on video, and the video did not do it justice. I did not know how tall he was. He had to look down at me, and he was like, "Hello," and he shook my hand because we couldn't like do any PDA, but of course when we got in the car, we were more affectionate. But he was like so handsome. I'll never forget that. And then I walked out of the airport, and I was like, "Wow." Just everything smelled different about the country. Like, it just smelled different. Not in a bad way, just different. Like, the air is different. It was so hot. Whenever they insult by saying Pete, he's like Pete's. Like, Pete's is like probably one of the like nicest people, most loyal, honest people. He has a better personality. You can call him weird, whatever you want, but he's never hurt anyone in his life. Doesn't have a criminal record. He's very intelligent, very loyal. He doesn't take really good care of himself, but he's not ugly, you know? It doesn't bug me when people say that, whatever. I was with him for 7 years, like, so, like, am I gonna say ew, you know? You ever wonder what your life would be like if you hadn't met? Yeah, Wonderland girly. Yeah, I do. I'd probably just, I don't know, be letting random people use me. Remember the friggin' Turkish people guy? Because I was seeing him when I first met Salah, and then I was like, "I'm getting married, I can't see you." And then, like, when I took the ferry, that was the time. No, Big Turk was someone else. This was like an older man. Then I came to Kuwait for the first time. Then when I came back to Canada, instantly when I landed, I got a message from that person. "I need to come see me. And I was like, "I'm married, block." Like, oh my gosh. No, Zeke, I don't worry about that. Marrying me to get to Canada, because if you wanted to go that bad, I don't think you would marry me. Like, I'm not a fast track. And I don't worry about those things. Like, if something happened and that's what the case was, I would move on, whatever. Yeah, but I ended it after winter. Like, I ended it, like, when it was getting serious with Salah, basically. Nobody has no hope of ever. Why do you say that, Zeke? You don't know the situation. He could come after a while, yeah. But no, like, people just assume everybody just wants to go live in Canada. Like, it's like freaking crazy expensive and everything there right now. No, he never pushes it, or he never even, no. I'm just focused, like, we have goals, but Yeah, maybe someday we will go to Canada because I don't know. I feel like I could definitely, I mean, I miss my family. I miss, a lot, my family a lot. This is probably the longest I haven't, has it been the longest I haven't gone back to Canada? It would be weird the table's turning and still not being used to the Canadian weather. Yeah. I don't know, KKMA. Right now why don't people say I'm using Salah for citizenship or whatever? Like, I'm taking advantage of his status here. It's, it's true. I like the quality of life in a lot of ways better. Like, it's just more affordable. It's letting me get ahead. Except the heat. That's the only thing, yeah. No one wants a Syrian passport. Well, he didn't have a choice, Tallulah. And now the Syrian passport is going to be getting stronger since the U.S. lifted the sanctions and Syria is free, so... And a person is more than their passport. Like, what the fuck? Tallulah, you're an idiot. I'm going to block you just because you're annoying. Move there and help rebuild. Okay. Sit and spin. Anyways... Like, only people with no brain say things like that. Like, you can't care about something without, like... Yeah, okay. Anyway. Thought it was a romance scam because it happened overnight and online. Then married before you even got to know each other. Yeah, I know. And there's people who, like, romance scams are a thing. Like, there's a whole series of them, on TV. But they're usually pretty quick. I don't know. Like, mine was quick, but, like, this is, like, we have a whole life here together. And I don't know. I hate to sound conceited, but, like, who's he going to find better than me? In Canada. Who cares if someone's better looking? That doesn't mean anything. I could lose weight, get skin removal surgery, get a boob job, lip implants, whatever. I could make myself look super hot. It's not about that. If I lost weight, I'm sorry, but my face card would steal it, okay? It's not about that. We have, like, a connection. Like, there's things about me that he loves, like, a lot that he won't find in anybody else. That take years to develop a relationship, like, a good relationship. Do you know what I mean? Well, he doesn't talk to others, so... Like I said, we've been stronger since. If you're talking about the one text incident when I was supposed to, like, move back to Canada and not see him forever, and he's a young man, probably had a weak moment. Whatever. Other people are more mad about that than I am. So, at the time, mouse cheese. Yeah, it still hurts at the time. But now, I mean, we're over it. And it's never happened, I can tell you, I know for a fact. And it's not ever going to, and if it does, well, I'll deal with it then. The past shapes the future. Yeah, I can change it for the better. Doesn't have to repeat itself, Dumb and Dumber. If someone cheated on me, I'd kick him out right away. Well, that's you, Inez. He's never touched another person, so just let him mind that you don't go anywhere or anything. No, he doesn't really like to either. Unless it's, like, business related. Yeah, at the time I was thinking of having weight loss surgery, and it's like, it would be like a 2-year, maybe 1-year ordeal, so it's like upset and sick and tired of some of these people's comments. Yeah, I just block the people that get on my nerves. Like, why are people bringing up, like, past things, like, personal things, Like, anything that happened even a year ago, I don't want to hear it. That's irrelevant now. Anything that happened. I don't think people should have the right to talk about, like, because you're not in the relationship. You have no idea of the, like, what goes on, the dynamic, how people feel in their hearts, what their intentions are, And, like, what is with people wanting to, like, we're human beings. We all mess up. Are we supposed to just crucify somebody forever for a mistake they made? Like, forever? It's so weird. And if anybody says Chantal seems okay, then reaction channel say, have you seen Cuba Rage? Like, Cuba Rage is the worst thing to happen in history. I know, right? And most of the horrible things I said while, like, completely emotionally damaged and abused is, like, against my abuser. And they were, like, defending him. Meanwhile, the whole time they were like, he's such a ugly this and that, he's awful, he's abusive. But then whenever I did Cuba Rage to try to vilify me for it, like, I'm sorry, but I'm done apologizing for that. I've already said sorry, and honestly, I'm sure most people have been blackout drunk and said things that were not so nice. Everything I've said about him that night, I don't take back, and obviously I felt it. The truth comes out, right? No, lemon, orange, experience being with that loser, I'll never again. That was a cathartic night for sure. And I was so, like, just broken, like, awful, And everything came out. If you were with somebody who, like, manipulated you, lied to you, and, like, about everything, moved another woman in when you still had feelings for them, physically abused you, financially abused you, like, all of the things I went through that, everyone saw a lot of it, and then combine that with, there was no closure at the time, and I just went to Cuba and drank a whole bottle of rum, and then beyond that, I'm not even the same effing person I was. Like, that's like over 3 years ago. It's how many years ago was that? Was that like 2022? How are people still going to rub that in my face and think that that matters? You know, like nothing like that matters now. Yeah, it was bad. I'm not going to say it wasn't bad. Okay, if you've been in an abusive relationship, Leanne, then you should know that people were also probably trying to tell you to leave, and you probably didn't the first time, right? Or let me guess, Leanne, you were probably like, oh no, I'm leaving right away. Goodbye. Oh, I blocked Leanne. Fuck out of here. Bye, so weird. And yeah, of course, like I was hooked, like I was in it. Like you don't like, are you like, you people are seriously, I'm sorry, but you're retarded if you think that he didn't fucking off camera say things like love bombing constantly. I love you. I'm not seeing anyone else. Like the lies, the lies, the lies. I want to be with only you. I want to see you every day. Blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, like, obviously you're going to be hooked, spending so much time together. The first night, feeding me this whole story of his life and just making me feel bad for him. The lies were, he's a pathological liar. And then whenever they mess with you emotionally and leave you confused and wanting, like, you want validation from them. So the chasing you're talking about, making it look like I'm a desperate little loser, it doesn't, like, it's so crazy, the victim shaming. You people are fucking sick. I don't want any people clutching their pearls over, the R word, get out of here. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Jekyll and Hyde personality, exactly. They make it sound like I was chasing him and he wasn't giving me anything. You know, like, get out of here. Maybe not on camera a lot of the time, because he was trying to make, like, obviously, because I was outing everything. He would look like an idiot. I was called, like, I would go online and call him an abuser, make fun of him, gonorrhea, this and that. You think he's going to come online? Like, people are dumb. I know. Blaming the victim is bully. Like, they're so stupid. And it's like, even if I was chasing him, doesn't give him the right to be abusive. So what does that even matter? You focus on that, me going to his house once, looking in the window. You use that as the main focus, not what he did. You people are abuser sympathizers, and you're disgusting. Like, just so you know, okay? Like, you have no integrity as people. You're vile. You let your hate for me try to turn a victim into a villain. It's really weird. Yeah, I'm not calling anyone with a disability the R word. So he financially abused me. Are you kidding? He would like lie and ask me for money for things that it wasn't being used for, you know? He was using it on drugs and everything else. No, I don't sweat it. I don't care. Their opinion doesn't matter to me. I'm just let them spread all of the nasty shit online about me. Honestly, in the end, that's just looks bad on them, because I'm not engaging anymore. That's not gonna be me anymore. I'm sorry. Like, that whole chapter of my life is done, and that's never gonna come back. I'm never gonna be that messy foodie beauty that y'all want me to be. I'm not your dancing monkey. This is my life. I'm a Muslim reaver. I don't care if you think I'm cosplaying. That's not true. I've been in this life for 3 years now. This is my life now. I'm never going back to that. That's closed. But I find it messed up that people want to rehash, especially things with that loser, when you were so mad at me for being with him. And now you need that for entertainment. So that means you never cared in the first place. All you cared about was the entertainment part of it, which again, makes you a sick person. Has nothing to do with me. That's not my business. What people say about me anymore is not my business. I have my life here, peaceful life, Salah, my cat, whatever. And yeah, I have issues with my weight, eating, whatever, but don't ever think for 1 minute I'm not grateful for the life I have. He was, yeah, X-ray specs. They belong in the dumpster with him, exactly. People who defend him and try to say, well, you were abusive to him. You were blah, blah, blah. You know, like, what? You need to really rewatch those live streams. He was so manipulative. Like, remember that time that I came back from Cuba and I had been with somebody in Cuba? When we went to that motel, Adam, the first thing he did was bawl because I was with someone else. How manipulative is that? You guys didn't see those things. And he's a huge liar. And there's so much evidence of that online. You know? It's like a huge pattern of his behavior is there. I don't have to prove anything. Typical narc abuser, yep. Hey, Chewy's mom. I know, Squirrel, he nearly did. But I'm glad he didn't. He literally stabbed his ex. He spent the whole first day I met him building that up and explaining, oh, I'm such a bad man, like, and blamed it on her. And like, I didn't know what a narcissist was. But that's the first red flag, now that I know what one is. When I look back, he blamed the other people for what he did. And he still had videos of sex with her, the woman he stabbed and is now dead. God rest her soul. I'm like, why do you have video? And he would show me. And I was like, why are you showing me that? Why do you still have videos if you hate her so much? He said he wanted to unalive her. He said that, like, he stabbed her. And he said he had those videos of her. He's sick. So anyone defending that is beyond, you're more sick. Because you know. Yeah, I'm done talking about him. I'm done with reaction channels. I'm just done with everything. Like, you know, I say that I've moved on, that I'm being a new me. I have to start living that. I have to, like, make that action, you know? So don't come in here. You're going to be blocked. Like, I've just blocked a few people. I'm not talking about the past. I'm not talking about things that happened a million years ago. It's not happening. Salah and I we have perfected our relationship since then. We're not perfect, but that was a learning tool, and it's over with. So you can keep trying to rub things in my face. It's just not going to happen because number one, I don't listen to you anymore. I don't even watch other reaction channels that defend me. I don't watch it because I don't want to hear anything anyone has to say. It's not my business. I don't care. Bye, everybody.